So sometimes it's kind of hard to imagine a situation where there is a relationship between your explanatory variable and your response variable, but it's not linear. And if that's the case, what are the ramifications in terms of the assumptions of the simple linear regression model? So what I decided to do is create this R Shiny that allows you to generate data having a linear, quadratic, or exponential relationship, and then visualize it and also see what are the ramifications for at least three out of the four linear regression assumptions. So here we're going to go ahead and assume that there's a linear relationship between the two variables. We're going to visualize the data. Let's say the sample size is about 203, and let's say there's a correlation. Let's say the correlation is 0.6. Random noise we can ignore for now. And when we visualize this, you can see the relationship between our explanatory variable and our response. And here are our, these are the estimates, these are our regression coefficients, are R squared and our standard deviation of residuals. Great, fantastic. We can also visualize the assumptions. So in terms of the assumptions, you see no apparent pattern in terms of the residuals. I mean, there's kind of some outliers here, but that's neither here nor there. And we also see that most of our data points are near the line in terms of our data points. The residuals are near the line. That's fine. That's fine. But let's see when we generate data from a quadratic, where there's a quadratic relationship between our explanatory variable and our response. And let's actually go ahead and visualize this. And let's see. Let's actually cause some noise. Okay. So here you can see that the relationship between the explanatory variable and the response variable looks quadratic. Okay, as x increases, y increases, but there's more of a quadratic relationship. Okay, and so here, what's interesting is that the model would still give you estimates that at which you would actually reject your null hypothesis, indicating that this predictor can predict your response in a linear fashion. But when it comes to the assumptions, at least visualizing the assumptions, you obviously see a pattern in your residual versus fitted. And that is not great in terms of simple linear regression. So if this is a situation, you need to think about performing some type of transformation to your data so that you can get rid of this particular pattern when it comes to your residual versus fitted plot. Thank you.